Typically, we would think that people with bigger income bracket can have bigger allocation of savings. But today, let me break it down to you that why this may not be the case all the time. Good evening friends, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Naresh, your goal buddy, and I'm also the author of the book The Secrets of Bonafide Money Revealed. One of the common feedback that I get when I talk to people is that they are not able to start their savings simply because their income is insufficient. But today, let me share with you this particular example whereby this person is earning about 13,000 ringgit. So 13,000 ringgit is actually not a very small amount. In fact, it is at least a 5-figure income. But at the end of the day, we can see that the balance in his savings account is only 24 ringgit. What does this mean? This means that typically, when we receive our income, we tend to make all our expenses. And after we make all our expenses, and if there is balance, then we will proceed to do our savings. But in this case, we can see that regardless of the income bracket that we are getting, if there is no allocation of savings that we allocate in the first place, we can see that at the end of the day, the savings account might be close to zero. Therefore, let me share with you this strategy which I read from the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, whereby Robert Kiyosaki talks about this concept known as pay yourself first. Essentially, this concept is talking about how when we get our income, instead of us paying everybody in the world in terms of loan, in terms of credit card expenses and all that, here we are going to pay ourselves first. That means we are going to allocate at least 10% of our income for long-term savings or long-term investment. For many of us, this can be a challenge because the moment the money is inside the bank, we tend to spend our money unnecessarily because of the itchy hand syndrome. Therefore, here I would like to suggest to you that instead of keeping your money in the bank, why don't you consider another form of money, which is none other than gold. In Public Gold, we have this program known as Gold Accumulation Program. As the name implies, basically what we do, we are going to place a deposit into this program, and based on the gold price of the day, we are going to get our deposit converted into grams of gold. With a small budget of 100 ringgit or $30, you can basically convert your savings in the form of gold and keep it for long term. If you want to know more about this, drop me a message and I will guide you from A to Z. Plus, I will share with you a set of ebooks, 7 ebooks and 1 Excel file for further guidance.